Here at Canon, we know that life is hard. Life is stupid hard at times, isn't it? And we're not going to let our customers die in our arms. No, that's why at Canon, our focus is to make your image cheery, really happy, you know, almost like a cartoon. Remember when you used to watch cartoons?
At Sony, we've been accused of being a heartless, soulless company. No.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Here at Fuji, you don't have to be in focus if you don't want to be. You know, life is scary sometimes. We all want to hide. You ever try to hide from your brother and hide and seek? You're like, uh-oh, hope he doesn't find me. That's the kind of lifestyle you can continue with Fuji. We bought Red so we could sue other companies. We wanted to diversify our portfolio, and we thought, imagine if each company was sued for attempting to make raw video, and we got that money and put it into new stuff, like lens wipes.
I think a lot of people thought Micro Four Thirds was dead, but who had the last laugh on that one, huh?
Still going strong, huh? 25 megapixels. Take that, said it couldn't be done. It was done, wasn't it? We're the best company. We know that. We're number one, always. Always have been, always will be. We barely have to try to do it. It's just, it comes natural to us. Canon, number one. You think of, oh, what's the best Canon? We used to be Olympus, but now we're OM System. The system to take you to the future. One of my favorite scenes of any movie was when Gandalf said, "You shall not pass." He stamped his little stick. That was shot on the Fuji XS20 in autofocus, and the whole Balrog thingy. Come on, like some scenes, Fuji will nail it for you.
Here at Sony, we have finally mastered skin tones. We did a poll online. Everyone preferred Sony. It was 100% in agreement. Green is better than orange.
Sony's a wonderful brand. We love Sony. My daughter shoots on Sony. We got her one last Christmas. She was making films about goblins and zombies, and we were having trouble replicating the green skin tones on our Canon camera, so we got her a Sony, and it's been great. Sharp and green. There's a use for them. Sony has a nice image, I find. You don't always want to be like a movie. Sometimes you want to be more like a soap opera that was color graded by a toddler. And that can be a look. That we might even add that as a film sim soon. The Sony toddler boy. LUT. The first thing we bought was a rat. The rat steals other companies' technologies legally because you can't exactly charge a rat. Everyone was talking about Canon or Sony, the top two. What happened to Nikon? Oh, I'll tell you what happened. We were trapped in a corner like an Olympus rat, and we decided to fight our way out. There was cats, there was wolves. We bought a company, we went to the moon and back. Now we own everything. We may be fourth place on the chart, but that's not fourth place in your home. Nikon's like our family, basically. Like, we grew together. It was just us in the beginning, and sure, we had some rivalries. Yeah, we assassinated a couple of execs. Like, it's the name of the game in the 80s. That's how it was back then. So what? You kill off one, and whoops, did that slow you down a bit? And like, we're still here competing. I wish them the best. I think they're gonna do great things. Nikon actually stole a lot of things out of our warehouse. We've been missing a lot of pieces, and they made a little vintage camera, and all of a sudden they have all these film looks, and we're not offended. We take it as a compliment. It's just, they owe us a lot of money.
When Nikon bought Red, we bought OM System, and we noticed that it only came with recipe books for sushi and curry-related items. It was just a cookbook. We got ripped off.
A lot of people don't realize that we make curry too. Camerasandcurry.com. We just bought the domain. A lot of people were shooting Instagram photos of their meals. Why not one company for that? That's us. When we started the Micro Four Thirds mount, Olympus came up to us and asked if they could join, and we were happy to have them. It's Almost like if a wet dog came up to cuddle with you, you'd be like, sure, come friend, get under the covers. We'll work together from now on. So it's like, that's why we developed such amazing products that always work together. We never had any disagreements. We're happy to have them here. When we joined Micro Four Thirds, we forgot to read the contract. It said, you cannot use depth from defocus and all this, whoops, your aperture rings won't work here. There was a lot of handicap kiboshes in that thing. And so like, whatever, let bygones be bygones, but do you want a free sushi roll, Panasonic? Sorry, there was some poison in it. I think there's a huge misunderstanding about us not letting third-party companies make lenses for it. It's not because we don't want them. I love China. Do you have any idea how many lunches I've had with China this past week? It's just, do you want to make a lens? Do you want your knees as well? It's not a harsh, it's like a cartoon. It's like, oh no, a big hammer came down, oh whoops, come on. You ever notice how your favorite movie has moments in it that's out of focus and you think, oh, that focus puller must have sucked at his job? I disagree. I think it's just an artful intention. It's like, oh, what if the ear was sharper at this moment? That's weird, it makes you think. We invented autofocus. It's dual pixel for a reason. Others try it. It's not like us, it's not smooth. It's not smooth, is it? But they'll get there. Some people are saying, Panasonic, they can't even autofocus in slow motion. Did you read the manual? It's a challenge. The higher your frame rates go, the more power we give back to you. You're in control of what you want to be in focus, the slower your frame rates. Panasonic, underrated, if anything. I think they're gonna really storm up the ranks soon. The stabilization, so good. They remind me of like when your little brother tries to create something, but like he's stupid. He doesn't have the motor skills, but he's trying, is he not? Come on, he's trying. I personally don't dip my sushi in anything. If your sushi roll can't stand on its own, I think you're missing something inside. The flavor should be within the whole roll. No dips, no sauces.
To prove that we are a camera company, I will describe how we make our cameras. We first add the relevant PC components and screw them into the motherboard. We then allow light to hit our sensors. We make all the sensors, by the way. Nobody makes their own sensor like us.
Some people falsely assume that it's Nikon and Fuji battling for a distant 4th place. Oh man, are you guys wrong. Sure, there's a big 3, Canon, Sony, Pentax. We're right up there. We belong on that Mount Rushmore, do we not? Remember the 70s when things just looked better? Not even just 70s TV, like things actually looked like that. And that's what we try to recreate. The modern world, it's gone to shit in a handbasket, hasn't it? So let's just go back just a couple decades when things were nice. I actually felt bad for Fuji for a little while there. We gave them a little basket of dual pixel autofocus transformers and they didn't know how to use them. We sent instructions, but they seem to just want to focus on whatever they want. They recognize faces and trees and it's fun for them. It's like, it's artistic. It's like, is that a face? Well, let's see, let's check it out. Canon's a nice company. We're happy to have them leading us. They're the ones, here we're shooting for a competitor and we're proud to be underneath Canon, giving them snacks. Just like offering them water bottles when they're hot and sweaty. It's like, here you go, here's a towel. The Micro Four Thirds advantage is actually size. Small sensor, small body. So you could have the tiniest thing with just as good specs as full frame. You'll lose nothing.
How come the GH7 is heavier than any full frame camera though?
What? What kind of shit? Who the hell is that? Okay, it's a bit heavy. Yeah, it's actually heavier than full frame on that particular camera. You don't think we have small cameras coming? I got guys on it. They're working. The hell are you talking? Think of Nikon as if Canon and Fuji had a baby, but the baby was super smart and learned everything the parents knew by the age of 3, and when he grew older, he crushed them with his hands.
Sony is the superior choice. Nikon couldn't autofocus on dead bodies. Canon skin tones are inaccurate at best. Fuji, what? Are you joking? Fuji is not a contender. They will be eliminated. Panasonic has always been our least worried opponent.
We showed Sony how to stabilize their sensor. It's a tiny mount they have. It's crippled, but if you walk like this, we showed them the chicken dance walk. A lot of companies have their own little niche. Oh, Nikon with red. Oh, we're a cinema company now. Sony. Oh, all the media outlets use us. Our autofocus is so reliable. Oh, that's cool. So we went a different route. We thought, people hate the rain, right? Well, now you can be out in it with your camera. It's gonna be dry as a bone. Your bones from within, skin. There's actual human skin layering the inside. Here at Canon, our goal is just to make you look beautiful and young. Not really sure if that would appeal to anybody staying young forever, but if you shoot yourself on a Canon, you're gonna look younger than your competition, and I don't know, it's just one of our strengths, our skin tones. It's a secret sauce recipe that we invented, and if you want to look older, like, shoot other brands. There's nothing wrong with wrinkles.
We surpassed Canon a long time ago. They're lying to you. We're the #1 brand. Look around. Look at the media. They're all shooting Sony. Nobody shoots Canon. They've lied.
At Fuji, our motto is, we'll get you the shot as long as you get it yourself first. Show us that you have the desire to get something in focus, and then we'll follow your lead. Depends what's on your mind. Do you believe your shot's gonna be in focus? Then it might be. But if you doubt, oh ye of little faith. It's not that Fuji can't autofocus, it's just, in my opinion, I just don't think they want it bad enough. They don't know what it's like to suffer. We lived in the days of contrast detect, and it was hell. Everybody else had phase, and it was all smooth, and we were struggling to minimize the pulses. We had people working on it every day. So like, we know that hell. And then we were gifted a phase detect box from Canon. We used it, but we were forged in the fires of failure. Fuji hasn't gone through that yet. I don't think they have the motivation to get out of the pit. Can you just tell me which of the other companies are making brand new 3D pop lenses? Is it Canon? Oh God. Oh, they're not, are they? They're all flat and clinical. That's too bad. But Sony, oh goodness. G-Master glass, that's refreshing, huh? That's crisp. That's neat. Panasonic, they have a complete lineup, right? Let me just, oh wow. You're missing so many things, huh? You know, Nikon's been making a lot of headlines when they bought Red. Oh, Canon shooting raw. Panasonic's done for. Hardly. We're the ones that brought you waveforms. Look at all our codecs. We got like 150 codecs in there. Where's your anamorphic support, gents? Like, do you even shoot video? Unlikely. We're the best. Open gate, highly needed. Where's your TikTok verticals? Not coming from the same file, are they? Viltrox is free to make lenses anytime. We just ask. Just take out the autofocus motor. It's too loud for our cameras. We don't want that kind of sound near the sensitive electronics in there. The sound waves. Canon's always been like a big brother to us. We appreciate everything Canon does. It's not like a sibling rivalry. There was that one time I called Canon on the phone. I said, hey bro, Mom said you're not hers. I think the one to look out for is OM System. That's the one I'm worried about. I don't care what Nikon and Canon does. It's OM System. They're the underdog that no one's paying attention to right now. Have you had their sushi? Had one last night. Little dragon roll. Dipped it in some soy. Couldn't believe it. A lot of people have been saying your OM1 Mark II is just an OM1 with a firmware, and Your OM3 is clearly just an OM1, and I don't think these people even believe themselves when they say that. Could you dunk an OM1 underwater for 35 days straight? Where's your I was lost in nature vlog? Oh, whoops, we couldn't record it. We're weather sealed, bitch.
We've eliminated the color magenta.
Sony's skin tones remind me of The Matrix. Like, this can't be real. How could it be so bad here? What's the real truth? And it turns out we're batteries. We're batteries, camera batteries. Not like third-party ones, those don't work in our cameras. Fuji stands for a mountain. Imagine.